Interesting to see how Ghana handles against N'Golo Kante. Very similar players. Tom Davies has had a great season, 18-year-old from that midfield area. I think this is how they're set up in there with the three-man with Tom Davies and Ross Barkley from the central area getting forward to try and hurt Chelsea. Change on the left-hand side. Dominic Calvert-Lewin comes in just his fourth Premier League start to replace Kevin Morales. And it's all about Romelu Lukaku, former Chelsea player, in great form at the moment. 12 goals in his last 11 in the Premier League.
The Chelsea line-up, Rabiel.
Thibaut Courtois got 13 clean sheets in his 32 Premier League appearances this season. Azpilicueta, Luiz and Cahill, they've got to deal with the league's leading scorer Romelu Lukaku. Into midfield, Kante and Matic bring the balance, Moses and Alonso bring the width. Pedro comes in for Fabregas underneath the main striker, where Eden Hazard's got a career-high 15 Premier League goals already this term. And up front, Diego Costa returned to goal-scoring ways with a double against Southampton. He's got 19 goals for the season. That's just one short of his best-ever return of 20.
In North London, it will be Everton, who remember Spurs would be delighted. Here's Calvert-Lewin. Oh, that came off on the post. Lukaku on the road. Follow-up denied by Cahill, and then Barkley's header wide.
That was really a brilliant start for Everton. It was a brilliant pass through from Ross Barkley. You saw the run from Calvert-Lewin just in...
Everton with everybody except Lukaku back behind the ball. It was Cahill's shot. It was unconvincing from Stekelenburg, but effective in the end. Valencia.
He's run perfectly. He was clearly onside. Now when he goes around Stekelenburg, he's got to score. A man of his ability. That's got to be 1-0 Chelsea. It's a poor miss from Chelsea. The disappointment on Antonio Conte's face.
Gay aiming a long one for Romelu Lukaku. It did seem to brush his hand.
Yeah, the chest goes onto his hand. The referee's saying he's seen it. Doesn't allow a goal kick to be taken, but a little bit of concern. They've got to just play the ball into him. Has to happen today in this game.
Lukaku claiming handball and getting the decision. It's going to be a yellow card as well for Gary Cahill.
I was going to say, you'll get booked.
To score, and this is the other one. Great bit of movement by Costa, Thierry.
Yes, and he does ever so well, but here, just touch it. That's all you need to do. Keep it high, above the head of the...
Barkley swinging in the kick. Alonso had to deal with it, but it still falls for Williams. Flick from Lukaku. And Valencia upended by Cesar Azpilicueta, and that brings him a yellow card.
So early in the game, that pathway up to the strikers is on. Chelsea's back three. On emotion, he's absolutely right in this play.
Here's Enner Valencia trying to cut it back for Lukaku.
Not a lot of activity at either end. Not quite sure why Lukaku.
Off time. Matic with the flicked header. Everton 0, Chelsea 0. Here's Pedro, tried to play in Hazard, and it's fed back to Moses. Well, it looked an awful corner, but presumably all part of the plan.
It was brilliant, inventive, really, really clever. You look at Moses, he triggers off the pass from Matic.
Back from Jagielka, and Costa's there, and goes in with a foul on Martin Stekelenburg that is going to produce a very popular yellow card from John Moss's pocket.
Yeah, but you can't blame him. He had to go for it, Diego Costa.
Takes his time, and Chelsea looking to break through Moses. Valencia upends him.
It's a good foul to give away. He's going to get booked for it. He knew what he was doing, Valencia. It's a big counter-attack.
In that direction. Tries to go it alone, and in the end tries to do too much work on his own.
It's a more difficult one. Just shows what Lukaku can do. You can't get near him. Goes past Alonso and Luiz, gets the shot away.
Now Costa. The manager felt there was something, but then you'd expect him to. Pedro! Ooh. Oh, what a stunner! An absolute thunderbolt from Pedro that may just have torpedoed Tottenham Hotspur's title hopes.
All the attention. Hazard, Costa, but it's Pedro who's produced a magic moment. He's in a centre-forward position. Jagielka doesn't go tight enough to him, but he can never expect that Pedro's going to do that. He just gets that yard. It's absolutely brilliant. The power, accuracy. Stecklenburg. He was invisible. I think tomorrow night it's going to be a fantastic pair on Monday Night Football. Carragher.
Some 7 months after his last one at Sunderland. Ross Barkley, can he do what Pedro did? I think he thought about it as it was coming towards him. He's got a free kick anyway. It was Eden Hazard's challenge, which...
Luis or Costa or someone like that to do it, but not him.
Idrissa Gueye, and that's another yellow card. Well, can Everton give themselves some hope here? Kevin Morales doesn't.
Today.
Hazard's kick, and it's been turned in. And Chelsea have got their second goal. Gary Cahill right in front of the goalkeeper to divert it past him to secure the win and take them a huge step closer to the title.
Stecklenburg, he's having a go at his wall. Whatever happened in there, it wasn't great from the goalkeeper. Let's see what happens. Not brilliant from Gueye, I have to say. Not the best free kick. Not great from the goalkeeper. Parrying it back out into his own goal to help run the clock down for Chelsea. Control possession.
Chelsea, from 3 attempts, have managed 2 on target, scoring with both.
The manager's looking at how he was man-marked again today and sort of...
Here's Fabregas, and he's pulled it back for Willian, and what an introduction for the 2 substitutes as they combine to get Chelsea a third that stretches their lead in the Premier League title race and has them a lot nearer the finishing tape.
Coach is all hugging. He knows it's big. It's a brilliant goal. It really is a brilliant goal. As you say, both substitutes involved. A lovely little pass into Diego Costa.
Home to Middlesbrough a week on Monday, then away to West Brom, then home to Watford, and they finish against... And it's been interesting elsewhere as well on this Sunday, a busy Sunday. Manchester United being held at home by Swansea earlier, and Swansea with a big chance to win it late on there. And it's just finished as well at the Riverside, and Middlesbrough had themselves in front.